Second time in 3 months that my water been shut off. The first time it was November 2024. And now here we have this problem again in February. Now it's not the bill. The bill is paid. I checked that both times. And I'm like, okay, yeah, the bill been paid. I didn't shut the water off in my home. So I called the city. And they asked me the address, and I tell them, and they know who's all in the affected area. So me and everybody else over here had the water off again for the second time in 3 months. I don't get it. This didn't happen until 6 years after I moved over here. This is the very first time. And so, you notice it, just out of the blue, you go turn on the water faucet, try to go brush your teeth, or I try and get water out the refrigerator, the little dispenser, and nothing comes out. And you like, so before I call, I was double check, okay, bill paid. I know I didn't go down and turn my water off, the water pressure. So let me call the city. I call the city, and they're like, yeah. The first time it was a water main had broke. This time, right now, it's something with a fire hydrant. And so, like, the water is just constantly running out of the fire hydrant. I actually looked at it, and you can see the water coming out. And then it's a big puddle of water in the intersection in the street from that. So now you just have to play the waiting game. I don't know what's worse, being out, the electricity or the water. It's both of them can be, an issue. At least with the electricity being on still, you can still watch your TV. But then if that's out, and you got water and all of that, then I guess the only thing you can do is look at stuff on your cell phone for a little bit, because then you don't have no way to charge it with the electricity being out. But yeah, right now, the water is off again. And I don't understand what's been going on, since this is the first time that this has happened like this in back-to-back months, within 3 months. It's February, the last one was November. And when I first got over here, this never happened. Then finally, after 6 years, we start seeing these issues with the water. So, I can't cook, anything like that. None of that. You need your water to cook, things of that nature. And so it sucks. You can't brush your teeth. I was able to finish brushing my teeth before. Well, now they can go out at any time. This happened like between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. maybe, Central Time. Because I was washing clothes, got that done, and brushed my teeth before, the water went out. And then the bathrooms are useless. I can't wash up. You can't use the bathroom. None of that. So I don't understand what's going on in this city for the second time in the last 3 months that we having water issues, and everybody's water is out in this affected area. So, it definitely is a pain while you're trying to wait. And then when I call the city, they confirm, yeah, we have an issue with the water. And then I just say, okay, I'm going to wait, because, they never know what time it's going to be fixed. They just say, okay, this is what's causing it. And this time they told me, thank you for calling. And I said, you're welcome. Yeah, there's no estimated time of resolution, what they call it, ETR. Yeah, you just have to wait. And I did check the fire hydrant one more time before I started my video, and I see the water's not rushing out anymore. So I went and going to try and get some water out the refrigerator, out the dispenser. But no, the water pressure is still low, so nothing. So still just waiting for it to come back on. I think I'm going to check X. I think the city puts updates on that about the water. They had it on there, I think, the first time back in November 2024. I was looking for an update. I'm like, oh, okay. They got it on there too. But like I say, after I check everything, I know I done paid the bill. And like this time, the bill due January 31st. And then we always get 15 days after the due date to pay it. After that, then it's a late fee. So, it's due, but they're not expecting any money. Well, I guess they do it's due after the 15th of every month. Well, they give us a due date, and it's due 15 days the following month, so that would make it due February 15th. So it's not even due to where they would even cut anything off, regardless, even if I hadn't paid it just yet. So you got that. So we know we not in like no window where, okay, the water bill ain't been paid and now they turning it off. And then, like I said, I didn't turn off the water valves, so the water is on. So after I check all of that, then that's when I call the city, and they confirm, yeah, it's on them, they're having an issue. So water off is definitely an inconvenience. You need water for so much, so just sitting here waiting now for them to get the water back right. So this time it happened, it ain't dinner time yet. I'm hoping at least they have it ready, back fixed by 5 p.m. so I can get my salmon going and stuff like that. Then we'll be okay. So if it's not all fixed by 5 p.m., well, I may call the city one more time. I think they close at 5 p.m. my time, so I'm probably calling them at 4 p.m. Call them an hour before they close just to get an update, if there is one, especially if they don't update on X with the what's going on with that. So we'll see what happens. It's just a waiting game now. Anybody else who's listening to this who's had their water off probably can attest to what I'm saying. Not having any water messes things up. Whether you got yours cut off because you didn't pay the bill, or if it's a situation where it's something outside that happened and now you just have to wait for your city to fix it. And so, like I said, the bill is paid. I'm just waiting for the city to correct whatever is going on with this fire hydrant. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we don't have this issue for a while going forward. Because November, that was the first time it ever went out. And that marked me, 2024, that marked me 6 years living here. Now I'm 7 years living here, and then within 3 months, we got the water out twice for something that's going on in the city. So it can definitely be frustrating. You're just waiting for the water. I remember when it first happened and the toilet didn't flush, I'm checking the toilet, making sure, okay, everything look okay. I'm on YouTube looking up the model of my toilet, trying to see what the deal is. But then I go downstairs and don't know water come out the refrigerator. Then I turn on the faucet and I'm like, okay, no, this ain't no issue with the toilet. And then every time I always know it's something with the water. See, it's not even raining and it's not snow melting, but I can look at the intersection and see puddles of water. I'm like, there's way too much water over there and it didn't rain. So I already know it's no snow melting. So I already know, okay, it's something else going on. I call the city. I double check everything. Yeah, something's going on. So hopefully the city can get this water back right soon. And hopefully this won't happen in another 3 months in May. And then we waiting for the water to be back on after so many hours. Because they don't fix it right away. And the first time in November, it came back on the same day. And hopefully, today it do the same and get fixed the same day. Because right now it puts a lot at a standstill, water off, like I said. No cooking, can't brush teeth, can't wash clothes, can't use the bathroom. Can't shower or take a bath, so that's where we're at with it. And it just happens at random. You never know when the water is just going to go off from whatever problems they having on the outside. It's nothing to do with me or any of the neighbors. We all good in terms of, at least I know I am, in terms of water bill being paid and water pressure not being turned off. I never turn those off. So now it just goes back on the city, which is what me and everyone else is waiting for now. So yeah, hopefully they don't take too long and get this water back. If you all have been through this, let me know down in the comments. Is your water off right now? And tell me how much of a pain it is when it is off, if you can relate, and what you can't do while you're waiting for it to, your city to fix it so you can get your water back up and running, whatever you're trying to do. You might have children that need to get washed up, all type of stuff. You're trying to wash your vehicle, and then here this goes. So yeah, let me know down in the comments your experience with water not being available. And like, share, and subscribe after you comment. The channel is Facts of Feelings, all one word, no spaces. Type Facts of Feelings, no spaces in the YouTube search, and this channel comes right up. And get this video out here. Like, share, and subscribe, like I said, and put it down in the comments if you got experience with the water being off and how much it drives you crazy, because there's so much that you can't do without your water. But that's all for now. It's just a little utility update. Everything else is on in my home, just the water is off right now. Patiently waiting. I'm out.